Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well. Today, we're going to talk about a metaphor that I love and that I think will really resonate with you. Life is like a long train journey. Imagine for a moment, you're on this train, comfortably settled, and the scenery is passing by your window. This train is your life, and at every stop, at every station, new people board, while others get off. These passengers are the people you meet throughout your journey. Some only make a short journey with you, just long enough for an exchange, a smile, or a casual conversation. Others settle in for a longer journey, sharing several stages, several landscapes of your existence. And what's fascinating is that every person who boards your train has a reason for being there. It's never by chance. We can classify these travelers into several categories. At first, there are those who are there to teach us a lesson. Sometimes this lesson is gentle and inspiring, but often it is hard, even painful. These might be relationships that end badly, friendships that disappoint us, or professional collaborations that go sour. At the moment, we don't understand. We feel betrayed, hurt. We wonder why this is happening to us. But with time, with distance, we realize that this experience, no matter how negative, taught us something fundamental about ourselves, about our limits, about what we want and what we no longer want. These people, even though their passage was brief and difficult, shaped us. They made us stronger, wiser, more aware. Then there's another category of passengers, the guides. They're not necessarily official mentors. It could be a friend who gives you the right advice at the right time, a teacher who believed in you, a family member who showed you the way, or even an author whose book opened your eyes. These people are like lighthouses in the night. They come into our lives at a crossroads, at a moment when we're a bit lost, and they illuminate us, guide us, help us choose the right direction. Their presence is often reassuring, benevolent. They push us to believe in our potential and give us the tools to move forward. Their mission is to help us navigate through challenges, to level up. And then there are the travel companions. They are treasures. These are the people who board the train and never seem to want to get off. These are lifelong friends, family who supports us unconditionally, the love of our life. They're there for the long journeys. They share our joys, our sorrows, our doubts, and our successes. They see the scenery change with us. They hold our hand through the dark tunnels and celebrate with us when the sun returns. They're not there to teach us a specific lesson or guide us toward a particular destination. They're simply there to be there, to share the journey in its entirety. Their presence makes the journey more beautiful, richer, more meaningful. They are the pillars of our existence, those who make the journey worth living. Each of these people, whether they stay for an hour, a year, or a lifetime, plays a crucial role. They are the catalyst of our evolution. Think about it. Who would you be today without all these encounters? Without the breakup that taught you to love yourself? Without that friend who encouraged you to apply for your dream job? Without your parents who taught you fundamental values? Every interaction, every relationship, positive or negative, is a piece of the puzzle of who we become. They polish us, shape us, force us to grow and transform. Now, the most difficult part of this train journey is when someone decides to get off. It can be heartbreaking, especially when you've gotten used to their presence. When you'd imagine doing the rest of the journey together, we have this natural reflex to want to hold them back, to block the door, to cry out to them, "No, don't go." The journey isn't over. We try to convince them. We question ourselves. We feel guilty. But we need to understand one essential thing. If someone gets off the train, it's because their destination has arrived. Their mission in our life is complete. They've given us the lesson they needed to teach us. They've guided us as far as they could, or they've shared the part of the journey they were meant to share. Holding someone against their will is like trying to force a river to flow backward. It's unnatural, and it only leads to suffering, for them and for us. The greatest act of love and respect for ourselves and for the other person is to accept their departure. It's to tell them thank you. Thank you for the journey. Thank you for what you brought to my life. and I wish you the best for the rest of your own journey. This is what we call acceptance and resilience. It's accepting that everything is impermanent, that people come and go, and that this is the normal cycle of life. It doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. Of course it does. Grieving a relationship, whether it's a friendship or a romantic one, is a necessary step. Il faut saisir le temps de ressentir la tristesse, la vide. But you shouldn't stay stuck on the platform, watching the other person's train disappear into the distance indefinitely. Our own train keeps moving forward, and if we stay turned toward the past, we risk missing what's happening right now. We risk not seeing the new people waiting at the next station, ready to board. And that's where the second part of this philosophy comes in. Being open to welcoming new passengers. If we stay closed off, if we tell ourselves never again, I've suffered too much, we condemn our compartment to remain empty. We deprive ourselves of new lessons, new guides, new travel companions. Each new person who enters our life is a promise. The promise of new learning, a new perspective, a new joy. Of course, there is always a risk. We never know how long the person will stay. But isn't that the whole beauty of the journey? The uncertainty, the surprise, the discovery. It's not about replacing people, but expanding our heart to make room. Each person leaves a unique imprint. The former passengers are not erased. Their memory, the lessons learned, remain engraved in us. But we must leave the door open so that life can continue to surprise us and enrich us. Accept events as they present themselves, without putting up barriers, without resisting. That's what it means to be in acceptance. It's understanding that we don't control who boards or who gets off, but we can control how we react to it. So the next time you feel the pain in your heart at someone's departure, remember the image of the train. Thank the person for the journey traveled together and look out the window. The next station is not far away, and on the platform, new adventures, new encounters await you. Your journey is far from over. Embrace it with all its arrivals and departures. That's what makes it so precious and unique. That's what I wanted to share with you today. I hope this metaphor speaks to you as much as it does to me. Feel free to tell me in the comments what you think, and perhaps share a story about an important passenger in your life. Thank you for listening to me. Take care of yourself. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next videos. See you very soon.